Hello, everybody. This is Don Markland with Accountability Now, and welcome to the Morning Jolt, where we give you small tidbits of data, information, and inspiration to make better decisions today. It's a tactical podcast about making today better today. Last night, I had a fantastic time. I was able to spend a couple of hours catching up with a really old friend, a mentor, and an old teammate. His name was Bill. I met Bill 5 years ago when I joined an executive team down in Fort Myers, Florida. And I want to share a little story about that time. There were 5 of us, and we were all a part of this BPO. Those of you who don't know, a BPO is a business processing outsourcing business. And at the time, we were building a national strategy to do some really cool things. We had all joined the team about the same time, within a couple of months of each other, and we came from different parts of the country. There was Bill, who ran our sales, strategy, and product operations from Chicago. We had Jeff, he was our CTO. He came from South Carolina. Brady, he was our head of sales. He came from Ohio. We had William, who was from Florida. And then we had me, this cocky guy out of Utah. I ran our operations and call center. And so needless to say, we were from all parts of the country, and we really were this cliche ragtag executive team, and we were one of the neatest groups I'd ever been a part of. And what made it really cool was really from day one, we had instant trust with each other. We respected each other, and we battled it out and grinded it day after day after day, working side by side. And early in our journey together, Bill made this comment where he said, relationships matter much more than business. And he was so right. And it really kind of drives home the point why you hire for culture. And I know that's cliche, and you read that in so many business books. But hiring for culture and surrounding yourself with the people you want to work with makes such a difference. This small group of people that we have, though we've stopped working professionally together through the years, I've continued to call on for support and for advice for a number of things throughout the year. We regularly share each other's successes. We comment on how we can help each other. And it's made a significant difference in my life and my family's life. And it makes me think about something that Stephen Ambrose wrote in his book, Band of Brothers. If you're not familiar with it, that book, it's about the 506th Regiment E Company out of World War II. And Ambrose discusses what he calls the foxhole mentality, where people joined in combat will forge a bond unlike any other. He says in there, quote, within Easy Company, they had made the best friends they had ever had or would ever have. They were prepared to die for each other. More important, they were prepared to kill for each other. The result of these shared experiences was a closeness unknown to all outsiders. Comrades are closer than friends, closer than brothers. Their trust in and knowledge of each other is total. I want you to think about that. I'm not comparing in any way that our work relationship is that the same of those that are in armed combat. Okay, what the men and women do in the military is true sacrifice, and that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is when you have the chance to work closely with people and work side by side, it's not just about the numbers or the profits or the bottom line. Relationships matter. Culture matters. It's what gets you through in the long run. It's what supports your families through the tough times. And like Ambrose quoted and what William Shakespeare said in his play Henry V, when you're working together, consider, we few, we happy few, we band of brothers, for he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother. Bill Shakespeare said over 450 years ago that if you're just going to sacrifice with me, you'll be adopted into my eternal family. What a cool, amazing idea that is. Take the time when you're hiring, when you're interviewing, when you're bringing people into your team to surround yourself with people that are culture carriers. And if they're not culture carriers, don't bring them on. and really invest in those relationships. And then when they're not a part of your team anymore, nurture and keep those relationships alive. Spend the time with them and keep them going, because it makes all the difference in the world. Thank you, Bill, for a great evening, and for all the times that we call on each other and make a difference. It matters so much more than you realize. And for everybody out there, especially during COVID and during these crises, it makes a difference. If you want more content, please first leave a review and subscribe on Apple or Spotify. You can follow me on Forbes. Follow me on Twitter at Don Markland, or Instagram, executivecoach.don, or my website, accountabilitynow.net. And as always, check out my company, the greatest digital marketing company in the world, 411 Locals. And this is your Morning Jolt.